Hey again, it's me, Boo. And this time I'm back with part three, I think it is, of my CJ Scents collection. CJ Scents is a indie perfumer, and they have their own website. I'm terrible about putting links down here, so really excuse me if I forget yet again. Anyway, it's CJ Scents, and that's SCENTS. And her prices are so reasonable, especially for the fragrances that you get. Some of these are on my favorites list. I love these. Now I'm going to go on this one from my least favorite to my most favorite of the three that I'm going to talk about today. And all of them are unisex. All of them that I've talked about in the past and now. They're unisex. But some of them are just a little bit more on the feminine side or masculine side of unisex, and I'll try to let you know that, but they all are able to be worn by male or female. So the first one I'm going to talk about is one I really thought I was going to love. And 5-10 years ago I probably would have, but there's just certain notes that I've kind of gotten out of. I like it. I actually like mixing it with other things, and I've been wearing it, but I don't wear it by itself, and that's a pumpkin patch. And this one is two different patchoulis, one deep and one powdery, vanilla, sandalwood, spices, and of course pumpkin. And I think it's the pumpkin note. Something's a little too sweet for me. If it had less sweet and a little less powdery, I'd probably wear it, but it is a sweet, powdery pumpkin patchouli. It's just very true to what it says. Now, the CJ scents are really kind of cool because when you first get them, they may not last more than 4 to 6 hours on you, and projection and sillage may not be that great. But as they age, they get better and better and better to the point where this thing is almost a beast. This pumpkin patch, it is almost a beast. 2 sprays, I am so done for the day. I can wear it all day to work, no problem. And actually this one garners quite a bit of compliments. It's just has some notes that I'm kind of growing out of as I'm growing into other notes, and that's pumpkin patch. Next one I'm going to talk about is, I believe, one that it's kind of a special edition, or it was discontinued and she brought it back, and it's just called Amber. Oh man, this one is very nice. And like I said, they're not a real complicated kind of house, but that's one of the things I love about them, is that pretty much the notes you see are the ones you smell, that you read, not that you see, whatever. So it says blend of 4 different ambers, labdanum, and spices. And this one, you definitely get the spices, and I don't think they're like Christmas spices as much as more incensey kind of spices, is how I interpret it. It's a drier amber. It's not a super sweet amber, which I really like. Right now, I like a little bit of sweet. It has just enough sweet in there to really make me want to wear it, and I do. Projection and sillage and longevity are really good with this amber. Not beastly like the pumpkin patch, but still really good. I love mixing this amber because to me it's almost a really pure spicy kind of an amber. It isn't muddied up or interpreted in any way. It's just, oh my god, that scared me. It just is kind of a textbook kind of amber, like if you were going to look it up, a spicy amber, this is what you would see in the dictionary. And so it's perfect for layering. It's perfect for mixing with for me, I mix it with other sweeter ambers or vanilla fragrances that I have to kind of cut the sweet. Perfect for that. And so that's the Amber by CJ Scents. Now the last one is one of my all-time favorites from this house. And I think it's supposed to be a little more manly, but I think it's completely unisex. It is a little on the unisex, on the unisex scale, a little tick or two over on the masculine side. Totally wearable by anybody. And this one I don't layer, I wear it all by itself, and that's Woodspice. And this one is sandalwood, cedar, and spices. And that's what it is. Thing is with this one though, it is so well blended and it's not as powdery as I would have expected it to be. It's not a really moist kind of a woody, spicy woody scent, but it definitely has a moistness to it to where it's not that deserty kind of a smell that I'm just not into. This one is really good. The projection and sillage are really good on this one. I don't think quite as good as the other two, but still really good. This is a softer scent. This would be the kind of scent that I think you could wear to work, but I find it would be really more appropriate for close quarters, dates, dinner parties, things like that. You could wear it clubbing, but it doesn't really make a statement. It's more of a, you know, wearing a really nice cardigan sweater or, you know, a really comfy coat or something like that. It's not, you know, wearing black leather or, you know, fur or anything. It's totally more of a, I think, a personal scent is what I'm trying to say. And so that's Woodspice by CJ Scents. Honestly, if you guys haven't checked out some of these indie scents, I know I'm just preaching the same thing over and over again. You really should. You can find them all over the place. I'm going to be explaining some more. I'm so thrilled. I just got my samples in from the perfume farmer. And there's a strawberry cream and a strawberry green that I've already sampled a little bit today, and I think I love them both. And it's such an intriguing market out there, and the prices are really reasonable for the most part for them. So, and you know, it's really cool because you get little personal messages and maybe an extra sample or something in there when you go to the indie perfumers. They're really generous with their time, their gratitude, you know, and their fragrances. And there's so many houses out there that I am just completely in love with that are on my all-time, my desert island list. I mean, I have scooted some Hermes and even a Tom Ford off of my desert island list to put on an Opus Oils and a CJ Scents. So, and I think Perfume Forest have me in there too. And there's more. I've got more. And so I have more indie perfumers I haven't even done reviews on yet. I haven't even told you guys about, you know, you may already know them. It's not like you'll learn anything new from me, but just in case, you know, somebody hasn't heard about some of these. And you can go on Etsy, and I know I keep saying that too, but, you know, really check them out because it's worth it. It's totally worth it. You could have all the perfume you wanted for a quarter of the price that you would buying retail niche. Not even a quarter, less than that. So you could have the collection of the gods if you just went with indie perfumers. So don't be afraid of them just because somebody makes them out of their house instead of out of a, you know, a factory or whatever. So anyway, there I go again. Soapbox. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.